Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. 2 months ago, we planted tiny carrot seeds with high hopes, little hands, and lots of excitement, and it was meant to be their first full harvest. But nature had other plans. Then came the heat wave. A couple of days ago, the tops started wilting. Then, eventually, one by one, they started to slowly disappear. And the kids were so confused. Where did the carrots go? They said. Mini carrots are great for gardening with kids. They grow fast, they're full of fun, and they're also really fun for the kids to pull, and they don't need deep soil. So we wanted to use a garden bed, mix in some compost and sand for drainage, and planted them in early spring. Now everything was looking good up until a couple of days ago, and I told the kids in 60 days we'll have crunchy sweet carrots to pick. But then it got hot, like really hot and fast within the last couple of days. The carrot tops started turning yellow and drooping, and by the end of the week, most of the greens had burnt off completely. Now, here's a quick strategy for you. Carrots are cool season crops, so in hot Aussie summers, they bolt, they wilt, or eventually they'll stop growing altogether. Now, the kids were disappointed, but instead of waiting and losing everything underground, we decided to pull them out early. And let's see what's hiding under the soil. Now, to our surprise, some of them had formed tiny, twisted, sweet-smelling baby carrots. They're not perfect, but magical in the eyes of a child. It's moments like this that remind me gardening with kids isn't about perfect results. It's actually about the joy of discovery. Here are some lessons that we have learned. Number one, choose heat-tolerant varieties or plant earlier in cooler months. Number two, provide shade cloth or even grow in a cooler microclimate. Number three, don't overwater during the heat wave because it can cause rot. And lastly, number four, carrots can still form underground even without greens if they were already developing. So here, with that being said, here is next season's plan. We'll try again in autumn, the first perfect time for carrots in Melbourne. And in this time, we'll be ready with mulch as well as shade. So as you can see, the kids harvested their baby carrots early after the heat wave damaged the tops. But what comes next? I'll show you how we recovered the soil and what we're planting next in the same spot. And if your carrots were pulled out early too, don't walk away from your garden bed just yet. It's still full of potential. So after pulling out all the baby carrots, the soil was obviously dry, slightly compacted, and missing organic matter. We have a little bit of oregano planted on the side, and you often find the roots or half-grown carrots still in there, so just don't leave them. They can rot and they can also attract pests. So always clear out the debris and turn the top layer of soil gently with your hands or even using a small fork. Now the next step is to feed the soil again, because growing even baby carrots takes nutrients out of the soil. So before planting anything else, we do need to recharge the soil. So here is what we're going to add: a handful of organic homemade compost, some worm castings, which are great for root veggies, and a small sprinkle of slow release organic fertilizer. And we're going to let the soil rest for about 7 to 10 days after feeding. What that does is it creates a pause and it gives microbes time to activate and break down the nutrients. Next, we're going to choose together the next crops, and the kids wanted to plant again immediately, but after carrots, we want a crop that does three things. Number one, that doesn't need deep roots. Number two, can handle the heat since the garden bed is placed in direct sunlight. And number three, they need a crop that grows quickly for instant results. So what we choose, we planted baby lettuce and basil because both of them grow fast, they can be harvested young, and they are heat tolerant if shaded. So we also added a little bit of a shade cloth over the pot this time just to protect against the direct heat, just in case if the heat wave comes again, you will be well protected. And this is a great chance to introduce the kids to a simple concept. Don't grow the same thing in the same spot every single time, because carrots are root crops. Next, we planted leafy crops, and this helps prevent soil fatigue and disease buildup. So we won't plant more carrots again here until autumn. Give this video a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you believe that gardening is more about the journey than about the harvest, and drop a comment below. What did you plant after pulling up your carrots? Subscribe for more family gardening moments and backyard growing tips from the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day. All the best.